Hey guys, it's the Addi Queen, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do a lifeline on a tube. I use these to make tubes the length I want, just in case I knitted too far, or like if I make a project and I have two tubes that need to be the same length and one's too long, I do this. So first you want to see where you want your lifeline to be. I marked mine as right here. And you're going to put your needle in 1/2 of every stitch for that row. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. As you can see my stitches, I am just going in 1/2 of the stitch. And you want to make sure this is in the same row. I cannot stress it enough, or you'll have a row so crooked that it could be a politician. Alright, we're just going to pull, scoot this over, 1/2 of the stitch. 1/2 of the stitch, 1/2, 1/2. And we're going to do this 46 times because I was 46 peg machine, so there's 46 stitches. See, I'm just going to go in half, half, half. Alright, I'm going to flip my tube over because I'm done with half of it. So, half the stitch, half the stitch. We're just going to continue until we've gone all the way around the tube. Pull. Oh, I'm almost done. So I'm just going to do these few remaining stitches right here on the edge. There we go. Now I'm going to cut my thread that's attached to my ball. I'm going to go ahead and zoom the camera back out so you can see what's going on better. There we go. So now I'm going to take my needle off, and it's time for the stressful / fun, satisfying, whatever you want to call it, part of this. So up here's where I closed off this tube when I was using it for a project. Guess what? We're just going to cut that bad boy off. It's gone. It's cut off. It's dead to me. Put that in the trash. We're just going to pull all of these off until we can find the yarn that will unravel the whole thing. We're just pulling apart, starting to get this thing to unravel. It's looking like I may have found the thread that's going to do it. Maybe not. If that one pulled out, so did that one. I'm just going to pull this guy apart until we get to our lifeline. Here it is. So I'm just pulling the yarn off. Got a little stuck, so I'm just going to cut. Because all of this is not important to me. I will not be using it for this project. You know, it's just scrap yarn. We can treat it like waste yarn. throw that all aside. We're almost to the end, so I'm going to go a little bit slower. Almost to our lifeline here. And see how these aren't pulling out? Because that's where the lifeline is. Cut this here. And just gently take this off of the stitches that are by the lifeline. I'll flip this over. Gotta go super slow while we're working around this lifeline, just because we don't want to mess it up or anything. See, that is a stitch that's in the lifeline, so that's not going to unravel anymore. Okay, flipping it over. Whew, this is the, like, scary part. I don't know why, it's just a little scary to me. Okay. We pulled that out. Are we there yet? We are. Okay, now I'm going to grab a handy dandy crochet hook. I'm going to lay our tube flat. I'm going to cut this piece of waste yarn. And now we're going to crochet the tube shut. So I'll zoom us back in. And you see all these loop guys right here? They scooted up. All these loops. We're using these to crochet the tube shut, just like we would with waste yarn. Thankfully, this part's pretty simple, and as you will see, I will be uploading a video pretty soon, either tonight or tomorrow, about how to make like this multi-purpose sweater, scarf. It's all different kinds of things. And this tube is going to be used for that, but I accidentally made it a little bit too long, and I figured I'd show you guys a lifeline. And good thing I put it in, because my cat is like abusing this tube. Get out of here, kitty. Look at that. Evil demon spawn right here. Okay, get out. Now that he's made his appearance. Oh my goodness. Okay. Crochet all these shut. Just crochet in. I'm almost done. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. I am cheating. I'm not doing one stitch at a time. Now I'm doing 2 stitches at a time. Which, as long as you get them all and you crochet them, it doesn't really matter. Honestly. There was the end of my lifeline. See, this was pretty good until my cat tugged on it. And he undid the end of my lifeline. And now we're kind of not totally in emergency mode. But this isn't the most ideal thing ever. One more stitch. Okay, I crocheted the rest of this end. And you see, I'm just going to pull my lifeline. And it came out. And now I have a crocheted shut tube that used the lifeline. Didn't drop any stitches or anything. So I'm going to take a piece of the scrap yarn that my cat has spread everywhere for me so generously. I'm going to run it in my crochet hook and tie a knot. Just hold that last stitch so it doesn't all unravel. And then I'm going to take my crochet hook and tuck this end inside of my tube. It's tucked in. Now I'm just going to cut the excess that's left out. And there you have it. That was using a lifeline to reduce and close a tube. I hope this video helped everyone. Happy crafting!